be doing like some type of isolated practice and see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay, where are you? Okay. So it's gonna create a lobby. Let me think about it. So as you know, like it's pretty important for you to be like to do well at the laning stage, and I think one of the keys of being a good laner is knowing how to farm. Basically, like how to like trade hits and how to last it efficiently. So let's do this. Just jump into the dire side.
Okay.
And we're gonna play 1 versus 1 where we will try to like learn both like a little bit of last hitting and a little bit of trading, like at the lane. Because if you're playing at the lane, it's pretty important to know like heroes you're playing as and knowing their like zones. And knowing stuff like what you should do on the lane against different opponents. Like you already learned some heroes, right? So by now you can definitely tell like which hero is range, which hero is melee hero, right? Is that? Okay. So yeah, just jump into the dire side and we can start.
All right.
Okay.
All pick.
Okay. So you can pick Lifestealer. And I can pick any other hero, it doesn't not matter that much. But let's go to a lane. Just buy some standard laning items you would buy.
I can't see the guides.
Yeah, not. I think if you go, there is like strategy loadout and then guides. If you press guides, you should be able to see the guides.
I'm in the middle of a lesson, Kate, but I will afterwards.
Okay, so in this drill, we're gonna be laning against each other for like 10 minutes or something. Don't forget you don't have a courier, so if you wanna buy one...
Prepare for battle.
Oh, here we go. Tortellini.
Just
Core
go to
build.
mid lane. And...
Alright. Just tell me to get my W.
Yes, master.
This guy looks funky. Crawling on all fours.
Yep. He
I got
was
my slippers.
chained and then he got unchained.
So
Or he escaped.
my primary attribute is strength, but the guide tells me to buy agility slippers. That's interesting.
30 seconds to battle.
Okay, why do you think it tells you to buy those?
I don't know.
Which item you can build from agility slippers?
Looks like the phase boots.
From agility slippers? No, I don't think so.
Boots of speed, I guess.
No. Boots of
The
speed is
battle
just an item you buy,
begins.
you cannot build anything from it. Do you know how to figure out which items you can build from an item?
Glory's light.
Okay, poor man's shield, maybe that's... Okay. Yeah, the poor man's shield, that's what they want.
Yeah, it's pretty good at the lane because it makes you much more tankier. So what your strength at the laning is like your second ability, which is called Feast. So basically, with each hit, you regenerate yourself life and deal damage to your enemy at the same time. So what I'm trying to... Okay, I'm gonna...
Did you just deny me twice?
I guess. Look, if you hover the mouse over your hero's like stats, like attack, armor and stuff, you see there is like a circle around your hero, which indicates his attack range.
Uh-huh.
Do you see the circle? What that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the circle is basically your heroes and this like zone, you know what I mean? Like, and the second zone you have is like your open wounds ability. It kind of slows people, so it's basically your second zone. So what is zone is like, zone is a circle where a hero can do something. Like for example, a ranged hero can attack, so he has bigger zone, and the melee hero has smaller attack range, so he has smaller zone. So basically what I'm saying is every time you get into my zone, I can attack you, for example, like this. So this is what I want to really you to understand, those like zones for every hero, and try to like abuse it, like use it in your favor. For example, right now I am in your zone. Yeah, you should attack. Like, and it also comes to parts with like trying to understand where the enemy hero is going to be. So I'm going to be attacking as this creep, for example, and now next creep I'm going to be attacking as this like low one, you know, and now it's this creep. So you can kind of predict where. Now I'm going to attack this range creep, so you can predict where I'm going to be, and you can like kind of punish me for that. Okay. Now I know that you're going to go for this creep. And now I know next creep you're gonna go for, so I'm just gonna be running around this creep, and you're gonna go for last hit, I'm just gonna give you a hit. And then you have to choose, either you go for a last hit, or you go for attack. Like if you go for a last hit at the time, then you take a free hit from me, which is obviously very good for me. So like now.
So how do I choose between last hit and...
That's a pretty good question. It depends on like what is your situation on the lane. Like you see, for example, right now there is a lot of creeps like pushing your lane, so it's gonna be pretty hard for you to go for last hits because you can just get killed.
Yeah.
So you have to choose to play maybe a little bit more passively. Okay, now I know you're gonna be here. Another thing is you need to pay attention to is tower zones, because tower has a pretty big zone and it's a pretty dangerous one. So you have to watch out and be careful.
Lies to steal.
Your bottom tower.
Understanding the zones is more important against like, yeah, either if you're playing a ranged hero or if you're playing against a ranged hero. Because ranged heroes have like bigger zones, so it's kind of easier for you to get their zone. Another things we can learn from this is power spikes. Basically, different heroes have different like times where they become like really strong. For example, my hero is Lycan, and he becomes really strong when he gets level 6. Because on level 6 he gets his ultimate, which ultimately gives him like 650 movement speed, and also crit. So basically, as soon as I get level 6, I'm gonna be able to do a lot. And also my plan is to get level 6 before you, because then you will not have level 6 and I will have level 6. So usually what can people do with it is like as soon as they get 6, they can start like zoning. See, I put my zone in between you and creeps, so you cannot enter. You cannot go to the creeps because you have to enter in my zone, and my zone is blocking you from stopping you from farming. See, like this is basically like hero positioning. Like I position my hero so that my zone does not allow you to go for safe farming. Do you understand what zone means?
Yes, master.
So what should I be doing then when you're zoning?
Well, in a real game, it's either asking for some help or trying to punish me for zoning you. Here you can't really, because like I think I have a better hero. But originally you should be punishing me for zoning. This all comes to like picking heroes and stuff. You have to understand like which hero to pick. So if you see that there is like a ranged hero on the lane, then some melee heroes can, like your hero, or like if there's like a double lane against you, like then it's pretty hard for you to do anything because you're just gonna be zoned out.
So I think I need to go back.
Your middle tower is
I
under
didn't
This
have
is
any
what-
more healing.
Yeah.
Now I can get the poor man's shield.
Okay, that's pretty much it about it. So why don't we try to?
dire
Why
victory.
don't you try to pick some ranged hero now and see how it goes? Because as you can see with melee heroes, it's pretty like more comes to like skill and stuff. Like whoever deals more hits, you are doing a good job. But I think it's just my hero after level 6 is pretty strong, so I can kill you anytime. So, what is your? Maybe Jakiro. You see, after this lifesteal, you have Jakiro. So maybe you should pick Jakiro now.
Okay.
And try to like punish me for getting to your zone.
Jakiro.
All pick.
How do you spell Jakiro?
Jakiro.
Ah, a dragon. Cool. He's a support, huh?
Dragonborn.
Don't really need observer wards, or so just get like the tankos and the clarity.
Yeah, I mean items do not matter in this that much. You just need to learn how to do different stuff, like how to like lane better. And you can also use this like when you are laning against people, trying not to let them get their zone on you.
Mm-hmm.
Into the dragons.
Let's just not block creeps. Let's just meet at mid. Tell me when you're ready, and I can start the game.
Okay. Let me get some items here.
Okay. No rush.
What should I get? I don't have the magic wand.
And it doesn't matter. Items doesn't matter what you get in this drill. Just you need to learn how to hit people.
Okay.
Forward.
I'm coming.
By the way, where are you from?
Ice advances.
Where? What?
Where are you from?
Oh, the United States.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, the Midwest, Nebraska.
okay. So you are not in Texas or Florida.
30 seconds to
No,
battle.
luckily the Midwest is safe.
Yeah, but there's no sea there, right? Is it hot in Nebraska?
Not. It is in the summer. I mean, we have like 4 seasons. So right now it's starting to cool down. It's not as hot as it was. But we have like 4 seasons, so it's fall weather now.
Look, I got into your
The
zone.
battle
You need to hit me
begins.
for that.
A war starts.
See, this is like why ranged heroes are much better on lane than melee heroes.
Uh-huh.
Because you can pressure your enemy without any kind of like right now. You see, I'm walking here. I don't see you on the high ground, so you should be just hitting me. Yep. Okay, now I'm a melee hero against range. I'm not like doing anything, but I still want to farm. So you should be predicting like, okay, look, which creep from your side is gonna die next? I am probably gonna go for that creep,
Okay.
and you should be like understanding. Okay, I'm gonna be there. So you should like hit me for that, or try to deny, or whatever. Like you can change your behavior, like just to become unpredictable. Because you will, if you become too predictable, then I can know what you're gonna do,
Uh-huh.
and then I can play around it. Okay, now you don't see me. See, if you're on the low ground, this is your vision. So you should be understanding, like, if melee hero is on the low ground, he doesn't see what is on the high ground, unless he has a ward.
Right.
So you should be trying to, like, make use of it as well.
A twin attack.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this creep. See, tower zone. Don't underestimate it. Again, you should be focusing on just pressuring me whenever it's possible. Also, try to spend some spells as well.
No.
Yep, like this.
2-on-1.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Dragon's breath. We benefit. Attack. Dragon's rage.
See, as soon as you started using spells, like, now I have to go to base, because I don't have any regen. And now you can free farm on the lane. Even me being like a tanky hero, I still cannot do anything about it. That's why you have to, if you play heroes like Jakiro, you have to buy stuff like Clarities, you know, in order to regen up.
Uh-huh.
But I think if you make enemy carry go back to your base, Jakiro is also good if you go off lane with him or her, whatever. If you go off lane with another guy, like there are 2 guys, and you just start spamming your first and third spell on the guy, then it's super annoying. Like, it's very hard to play around. Only few heroes can do something about it. Like Lifestealer can, because he has rage, which gives him magic invulnerability. Lifestealer first ability is like BKB. You know what BKB is?
Black King Bar, yeah, prevents invulnerability.
Yeah,
Magic damage.
So it's the same stuff. Now be careful, because melee heroes can also get to your zone and punish you for being range hero. Like, as range hero you have advantage of being range, but some melee heroes, for example, look now, like I went back to base and I have my boots of speed. So I have a movement speed of 360. And your movement speed is like pretty slow, like 290 or
Your
something
top
like that.
tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
it's the 90. So, like, when you're giving me a hit, this is why you don't have to be predictable, because I can predict what you're gonna do and I can play around it. So I know you're gonna be hitting me right now, so I'm just like walking straight to you, and then you have to turn your hero back, which is gives me the time to hit you, and my hit is stronger than your hit. If you're talking only about hits, not about spells or something like that. Also, my hero has skill potential, because he has like a slow and he has a rage, which is like a damage burst basically. So you should be also keeping that in mind.
We blow hot and cold.
Try to see, like, when I'm running at you, you should like run away, because it's gonna hurt you more. Like, this is another concept you need to understand is trading. Like, if you hit me once and I hit you once, okay, let's step aside a bit. Let's step aside from the lane. Just follow my hero. Follow my hero. Follow my hero. Yep. Okay, let's stay here. So look, my hero has 69 damage, 3 armor, and also he has this feast ability. What feast ability is like, it. Let's read it together. Like, it's my second ability. Lifestealer attacks damage. Lifestealer's attacks damage enemies and heal himself for a percentage of his target's current health. So it has a 6.5% from your current health dealt to you as damage, and it has a 6.5, and all the damage I dealt to you, it heals me. Does that make sense? So if I hit you, I'm gonna hit you for like 6.5% of your health, current health, on top of what you have. So you have 900 health. 6.5% is 9 multiplied by 6, like 60 damage, and I'm gonna heal for 60. Let's test it out. I'm just gonna hit you once. See, I healed for 57, and I hit you for like 100. Now you try hitting me once. How much damage did you deal to me?
I don't know. I
Your
didn't
bottom
see.
tower is under
Try
attack.
again.
Oh, 37.
Yeah. So you see, when I hit you, I heal myself for 60 and deal
Your
100
bottom
damage.
tower is
When
under
you hit me,
attack.
you deal 37 damage.
Okay, so he has good sustain. It's like health regen.
So this
Your
is something
bottom
you have
tower
to
is
keep in
under
mind
attack.
when you are playing at the lane, because this is called trading. Like, you know, so if we hit each other once, I
Your
win
bottom
because I
tower
deal
is
more
under
damage to
attack.
you and I heal myself, and you deal less damage to me. So when we are laning, you should not let me hit you like that, because this will be good for me and bad for you.
So does that ability only apply to heroes?
No, it also applies to creeps.
Okay. So how come when I was playing Lifestealer I couldn't regen in lane? I kept losing health.
What do you mean?
Like I kept once I ran out of my little trees healing things. I wasn't like gaining any health when I was hitting the minions and stuff. It's like I was taking more damage.
Did you have any skill points in your second spell?
Your middle tower
is
is
feast?
under attack.
Open wounds. Oh yeah, that was like the first, I think, 2 points it put it. It said to put points in. So
Okay. Well, you have to understand how this ability works. So it deals damage based on percentage of health you have currently. So if you have 960 health, I'm gonna heal for 60. But if the creep has like 200 health, I'm gonna heal
Your
for
middle tower is
like
under
6% from 200 is like 12.
so you get more healing from hitting heroes because they have more.
Yeah,
health.
if I hit like a big guy like your hero and he is
Your
full
top
health,
tower is
like
under attack.
let's see, like I'm just gonna test it out. Like you see, I heal for 62, now I heal for 55, 49, 43. So I see is like current health, and I deal less damage to you the more I hit you. So you see, the last hit I healed for 12.
Where do you see the healing?
It just jumps on top of my hero's head, like the numbers. Don't you see them?
I see the damage, but not the healing.
Yeah, but look at my hero. Don't you see the numbers? Green numbers.
No. Do I need to turn something on in my options?
Maybe it's because you don't see it because I am your enemy. So if you would be playing Lifestealer by yourself, you would see those numbers by yourself.
Oh, okay.
But the general idea is like you can heal more from full health targets, and if the target has like really low health, you barely have any healing.
Okay.
So usually in Dota 2, most range heroes have like you see the damage you have the same, but I deal more damage to you because of my ability. So if we are trading on the lane, then I win the trade. So if we are trading, you have to hit me as much as possible, but you also don't have to let me hit you. Which is also partially comes for you also buying Boots of Speed as early as possible, because if if you don't have boots of speed and I have boots of speed, I can easily catch you. And also, as you can see, your hero has 290 movement speed. My hero has 315 movement speed. Even without boots, my hero is faster than your hero. So this is something you should keep in mind. Like, you should analyze information about the lane like you're in, and you should understand, okay, this hero has more movement speed, this hero has less movement speed. You should be probably trying to not get yourself exposed. I think that's what I mean. For example, right now I'm in your zone, right? You can hit me, but I'm also like, you have to understand, like, when I get in your zone, you also are getting pretty close to my zone. So by making a few steps forward, I can enter. You will enter my zone, and I can start hitting you as well. So yeah, another example of zones, like, I cannot draw a circle right now, but is like experience range zone. Do you know what is experience range zone?
How close you have to be to get experience from a minion dying?
Yeah. So for example, right now you see what you are in the zone where you don't get experience from the lane, right? Like, look, those creeps are dying, you're not getting experience. Okay, now you are in the zone where you're getting experience. And another zone important to understand is your vision zone. Like, zone where your hero can see and cannot see. It's also different at nighttime and daytime.
Okay.
So, for example, at daytime, most heroes can see on what is it called? 1800 units. So, like, your hero attack range zone, what is it? What is the number of your hero attack range?
400.
Yeah, 400 units. So, what is movement speed as well? Is movement speed is measured in units, right? Do you know what it means?
Movement speed?
Yep. Like, your movement speed is 290. What does it mean?
That's how many...
Does it mean you go to 290 kilometers per hour, or?
I can go 290 spaces in a second, whatever, or range, whatever the unit of range, like the attack range.
Yeah, in Dota2 it's called units, and same stuff as your attack range, vision range. You see, now it's nighttime, so your hero has like very limited vision. And look, I'm a dragon too.
How did you become a dragon?
I have dragon form.
Oh, cool.
Look, I can breathe fire.
Your top tower is under attack.
Dragon hide aura, is that your dragon form?
You'd better step out of the fire or you're just gonna burn.
Your top tower is
So,
under attack.
what the Lifestealer ultimate is called Infest. What you can do with that ultimate is you can get inside
Your top
creeps
tower is under attack.
and you can control them. So when you get level 12, you can use your Infest ability, your ultimate, on ancient creeps. This dragon is one of the ancient creeps.
Ah, cool.
So I can basically infest a dragon and I can gain control of it, so I can run around with my dragon and do some stuff. I mean, it's not like super efficient, but for starting the fight, it can be pretty good. You can get inside a dragon and just start flying around, throwing those fireballs and stuff like that. As you can see, this dragon is pretty fat, so it's very hard for people to kill him.
2,000, wow.
Yep.
Freeze and burn.
And also, like, when I get out of the dragon...
First blood.
Sorry, didn't mean to. You just stepped
Your
into the
middle tower
fire.
is under attack.
When you get out of the dragon, you deal damage to people around, which
Your
is pretty
middle
nice.
tower is under attack.
So yeah, so this is pretty much all basic stuff
Your
about
middle tower is under attack.
like zones and trading, and the rest of the things just comes to like analyzing like heroes you are against, trying to understand their ranges and stuff. So, for example, if you play melee hero like Lifestealer against a range hero, you have to be careful and not get into his zone so he cannot hit you. If you are playing range hero against a melee hero, you have to punish him for getting to your zone by hitting him whenever it's possible. So yeah. And let me think. How we can put this into practice. Let's do this. I think this will be the most helpful. Let's play this 1 versus 1 again,
Victory.
but you will be playing like a melee hero and I will be playing a ranged hero, and I will try to show you how you should treat people who are getting into your zone. For example, I can play Jakiro, you can play Lifestealer.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, you were kinda... I mean, you're doing good, but I think you can... like if you're playing range hero,
All pick.
you should be trying to hit, like make life for your enemy kinda hard at the very beginning. So I think by you feeling how hard life can be for a melee hero can kind of give you a better insight. First of all, you will learn a bit on how to play around it, and you will learn a bit how to, like, maybe you'll say like, oh yeah, this is really cool, I want to learn how to do it. Shakira looks really nice.
Oh, I finally broke down and bought the International Battle Pass.
Yeah, I think it's over now. The battle pass is gonna disappear in like a week or so.
Yeah. Oh well.
Prepare for battle.
So does the money that they sell go to the next season?
The money? What do you mean?
Like the percentage of the battle pass goes to like the prize fund, right?
Maybe they will give the money to the TI winners this year, or they will just take the money by themselves. I think most of the money has been paid already, so now it's not that big of a share that is left.
"30 seconds to battle.
Okay, so Jakiro's third spell, Liquid Fire,
The battle
it
begins.
first of all, it doesn't cost any mana, which is really nice. It deals pretty significant amounts of damage to the enemy. So on level 1 it deals like 60 damage every 20 seconds, and then it keeps going up and up because the cooldown decreases. So you see, I'm not letting you, like, by positioning my hero here, I'm not letting you hit the creeps for free. And also, after each hit, I know that you can try to run at me, so I'm like hitting you and then running away.
Okay.
See, I can be. I also need to bear my own last hit. So sometimes I change my like. If I see a last hit, I can go for it. So because my own last hits are also important. And now you see what happened is. First of all, I know that your hero, the less health I have, the less it hits because of the nature of the passive, and I also see how much damage I was able to put in on you. That
Your
even
middle
with your
tower is
favorable
under
trade,
attack.
I still managed to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like from the very beginning.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So.
Your middle
yeah.
tower is under attack.
It's pretty much it about like the trading part, and you can see like how good this Jakir
Your
is. At
middle
like
tower is
minute
under
2, I
attack.
killed you once, and your tower on lane is almost gone because
Your
I can
middle
push
tower is
fast.
under attack.
I don't know if ever in your game you have had like a minute 2 tower kill.
So it's kind of like Dragon Knight.
Yeah, but it's like a better Dragon Knight, I guess. Because this Dragon Knight, like Dragon Knight starts doing stuff from like level 6, I guess, pushing towers, but this guy starts doing it like way earlier.
Your middle tower.
Yeah, and your
has
tower
fallen.
is dead. Also, see, like I have boots of speed, so you cannot catch me when you follow me, because now I have bigger movement speed.
Finally.
So again, you come to my lane, I hit you, and you cannot hit back because I know your zone. I know that your like slow zone is pretty small. I know your attack range zone is pretty small, so I can just run around here. And I'm not letting you in my zone. Oh my god.
Not yet.
And also, you see when I run back too much, when you chase me too much, then I can like creeps come, aid me. Yeah, I see you coming at me. I'm not letting you. And now I know that I have more movement speed, so I know that I can just kill you. Because I can chase you down.
No, it wasn't.
Do you think you're learning anything this way?
Yeah, I mean, learning how to die. No. But I already know how to do that. No, I see your point.
No, but
about-
I mean, this is a new math that we are using. I'm not sure if it's helpful for you or not, so you have to tell me how do you feel about what we are doing right now. Is this helpful or not?
Well, I mean, it seems like you beat me with the melee hero and the ranged hero, so
Yeah, but
I'm not
because
sure.
I have
Maybe
like
I'm just bad.
experience.
Finally.
I think it's just like, again, when you're playing range here, you have to be really active, and like every time I hit you here is when I can hit you, like when you allow me to hit you. So if you see me running at you, then you need to run away, like not let me hit you like this for free, because like
Well, shouldn't
like
I
I
run
run-
at you to steal health? Like when
when
you're coming at me?
it kind of it depends on what is the situation. Like right now I'm level 6, you are level 4, so probably even if you try to run at me, I would still be stronger than you because I have higher level. So you basically have to like stay behind. Do you know how to manipulate creep aggro?
Yeah.
Yeah, so try to pull some creeps closer to you. Because look, I just pause the game real quick. So look, now where you are at, you are already in my zone. So now you can I can hit you, and you cannot hit me. But what you could have done here is, look, this creep is about to die. He has 200 health. So You could have manipulated the creep aggro. You could have pulled this creep closer to you so that it gets out of my zone and it gets closer to you in your zone.
Just
and then you
by
could have
targeting
blast
you?
hitted it. Yeah, do you know how to pull this creep closer to you?
Just target you and it'll
Okay,
come.
try it. Yeah, you don't have to be close to me. This is the point of like manipulating group. Okay, stand where you are at. No, don't move. Look. Wait. Let's actually wait for some melee creeps to come so I can show you better. Okay, come here closer so I could see you. Okay, stand here. No, get a yeah. Stand where you're at right now. Just don't move. So look, don't move. So to aggro creeps, I don't have to come like this close to you. Because if I come this close to you, you can hit me, which is bad for me. But I need to be in a certain range from the creeps. Like here, you see, I just drag this creep from here. Like right now, you could have dragged, like, the point of you being a melee hero is just to try to pull the creeps closer to you, like this creep, pull him closer
Your
to
bottom
you.
tower is under attack.
Just by
So you can
targeting you?
Yeah, just try to practice those creep aggro manipulation right now. I'm not gonna hit you, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna stand.
So I tried to target you and
bottom
you
tower
didn't
is
pull the
under
creep.
attack.
Oh, that pulled him.
Yeah, but don't stand so close to the creeps. You need to stand a bit further from the creeps. Like stand, stand near the range creep, and now manipulate the aggro. Okay, melee creeps are dead. Never mind. Let's wait for the next wave.
So that only works with melee creeps?
Well, range creeps will still attack you, but they will not move because why would they do that? They can attack you anyway. Like
Okay.
now. No, don't come close. Wait. Okay. So look, what you're doing is kind of correct. Like you're trying to pull the creep aggro in a proper way, but what you need to avoid in those moments is you need to avoid moving your hero towards me because that will expose you to more damage.
Oh. So just target you, not...
Like
I don't
where
have to
you're
attack.
standing, like target me like once for like a half a second, and then move your hero backwards immediately.
Oh, okay.
Let's try to practice it. You have to A click, yeah. And then you have to see if you come this close, I can hit you. Okay, I'm standing near the range creep. If you come too close, I'm gonna hit you. So if I hit you, you know that you made a mistake.
You can't make me. Lives to steal.
You're coming too close to the creeps.
I scramble.
Let's wait for the next creep wave. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it. So look, where I'm standing.
Uh-huh.
Let's wait for the creeps to come. Come here. So I can see you. Okay, look. Where I'm standing at, I can pull creeps from there.
Oh, okay.
Like you don't like this. You see? You don't have to come too close.
Kind of like what I just did there.
Okay, let's see. It's like your point is trying to pull the creeps without me being able to hit you.
Make me.
Okay.
Like now, you see where you're at,
Uh-huh.
and I pull the creeps
Sweet,
Like,
sweet
from here.
It's kind of hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
No chains can hold me. I scramble.
But then, as soon as I run away, they...
Lives
The thing is, like, if you go to high ground, creeps lose vision of you, so they stop attacking you. This is the trick about mid lane. So you can pull them only a little bit, and then they will run away.
I creep forward.
See, how come they're not coming now?
Finally.
Okay, stand where you are at. Okay, there.
Okay, now they got me.
The price of
You need to like right-click me and then immediately start running away.
forward.
Alright, let me try to block these creeps.
Crawling. Hell, that's you.
Okay, I got one creep to come at me.
Just attack me and run away.
Attack.
See, he is attacking you. But the trick is he's gonna be attacking you for only 2.5 seconds.
Yes.
Then he's gonna back to his like creep wars. So that's also the trick. You have to do it fast. Like you don't have time to like run back and forth. Yeah, see, you pull and then you run away. Yeah. And yeah, this was good. This was good. You see, you can pull them, but they will not follow you forever. They follow you only for like a tiny bit of time, like 2.5 seconds. Because then they have like a cooldown.
Yes, master.
Yeah, you can practice a bit more. Try doing it multiple times, like right now, and then pull again. Yeah, and now pull again. Until you can, you have like a last hit coming. Yeah, you see, you pulled this one. Now you can kill him freely. See, you kill the creeps outside of my zone,
Okay, I see.
which gives you like
From limb.
free
Your top tower is
creeps
under attack.
basically against ranged heroes.
Eagerly.
Your top tower is under attack.
See how much damage this hero deals.
Yes, master. I'm under attack. I steal ahead.
Don't forget your first spell. I was wondering whether you're gonna figure this out or not. Your first spell, Rage, gives you immunity to magic, like BKB. Remember I told you this today?
Yeah.
So my spells are magical.
Your
So
middle
if you would have
tower is
pressed
under
your
attack.
like Rage, you could have saved yourself from taking damage. This is what you should do. Like how your Rage ability works
Your
is
middle tower is under attack.
it gives you attack speed and gives you magic immunity for a period of time.
Escaped. Again.
Okay.
So
Your middle tower
You
is
should
under
be
attack.
trying to
Your middle
utilize
tower
it.
has fallen.
when you're taking heavy magical damage, like from my hero, for example.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The master required.
Yeah, see, now you pressed it, it's okay. But before you press your Rage, you might want to press your slow ability. Because you see what your Rage gives you, it gives you magic immunity, and it gives you attack speed. So you could have given me more hits while doing that stuff. You have to slow me first, and then you press Rage. Because then you can deal more hits to me.
Okay.
Okay? So your Rage gives you attack speed bonus, and during that attack speed bonus you want to hit me as much as possible. But if you do it the other way around, then you are wasting your time in Rage just running, which is not good. Like you could have given me 1 or 2 extra hits if you would have pressed
You are back.
it the other way around. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try doing it the other way around. Okay, try to slow me and like try to do it 2 ways. Come here.
Your top tower is under
I was gonna
attack.
try to infest one of those
Dragons? Ancient
Yeah.
creeps?
Or ancient
Your
creep.
middle tower
Yeah,
is
you
under
can
attack.
infest ancient creeps only when you have at least level 2 of your ultimate. At level 1 of your ultimate, it's impossible. You can only infest like jungle
Oh.
creeps or like lane creeps. Ancient creeps are only available from like level 12. But you can try to infest like an ordinary creep. See how it works.
Forward.
Do you have your infest or is it on cooldown now?
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
Okay, get one more level. You can use like cheat command because we are in a lobby with cheats. Level up 1 and it will give you 1 extra level. Did it work?
No.
Lives to steal.
Minus LVL up space 1.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, get 2 points in your ultis and call. Let's try to find some ancient creeps.
Go for my master.
Here is a dragon. Get inside. Okay, now there is a button that says control.
Okay.
Press it. Okay, now
Fireball.
you can be a dragon.
Dragonhide aura.
Yeah, it gives armor.
Splash
Your
attack.
bottom tower is under
So this
attack.
is a pretty powerful dragon.
Yeah, I mean it's more like you can enter the fights with this, but it's not like a very useful for
Your
you to
bottom
run as
tower
dragon
is
because
under attack.
your hero deals more damage than a dragon does.
So this fireball, oh, it just ignites the ground. Okay.
Okay, so let's try to use like the combo properly. Come here.
The what?
You can get out of the dragon now. It's fine.
Mastery.
Just R? Okay.
Okay, follow me.
Where'd you go?
Okay, let's drop the creeps.
Crawling.
Can I
Yep.
consume this thing?
No.
No? Oh.
Finally.
Okay, so come here. Wait. Look, I'm gonna start like here in the room. Start next to me.
I scramble.
So what's our goal is as soon as you pop a spell, I start running, and let's see how many hits you can deal to me in like 10 seconds. Okay? Now you try to press rage first and then slow, and then you try to press slow and then rage, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
Then again, when you press your first spell, I'm starting to run away.
My come and feast.
I think it was 7 hits, right?
Yeah.
Something like. Now, press rage first and then slow me.
Okay.
Yes.
It was like
master.
5, barely 6.
Okay.
I mean, if you do it fast, it doesn't matter that much, but ultimately you have to slow first and get to me, then press your rage. And also, like, items like phase boots can be really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Crawling.
Okay, so let's try to summarize what we learned today. Which concepts did we touch?
Trading.
Okay, so what is trading?
When you trade hits with the enemy hero. or summoner.
Okay, what are the rules of trading? When is trading good and when is trading bad?
If you're a ranged summoner, then you want to trade to bully the melee hero, and then
Okay, but what if we make it more simple? Like when a trade is good and when a trade is bad?
a trade is good if
Are you ready to go?
if you get more. You're talking about like if I'm a life stealer.
Like any heroes, like so any two heroes, they hit each other.
Oh,
Your
if you
bottom
How do you
tower
have
is
define
under
if you do
attack.
more damage, and you have a higher speed.
So
Your bottom
how
tower
does
is under
how
attack.
is the speed matter? Like for example, if I deal more damage to you but you have higher speed, who wins the trade?
You.
Yeah. So like whoever deals more damage does not only win the trade as well. Because for example, let's say you deal 1,000 damage to
Your
me with
middle
your hit,
tower
I
is
deal
under
10
attack.
damage to you with my hit. Who traded better?
Say that again.
Your middle
Okay,
tower is
so
under attack.
we are trading. Let's say I hit you once, you hit me once. You dealt 1,000 damage to me with one hit. I dealt 10 damage to you with one hit. Who had a better trade?
Oh, me.
No,
Are
what
you?
if you?
Your middle tower
I
is under
have
attack.
the better trade because I dealt only 10 damage.
No. The 1,000.
Whoever deals 1,000 damage has a better trade,
Your
right?
top tower
right.
is under attack. Your top
Okay,
tower
what if
has
what if
fallen.
you dealt 1,000 damage to me, I dealt 10 to you, but I have 10,000 health and you have 2 health.
You obviously, because you got the kill.
There are more variables than just damage dealt and stuff, because you have to also consider like what are the health pools of the hero. So sometimes you can go for an unfavorable trade where you know that your enemy is going to deal more damage to you, but your enemy is gonna have let's say like his health would be low, so you can go for a bad trade because you know that even with that bad trade you're gonna win anyways.
Right.
So basically trading is like the rules of trading are, to me, just like knowing which trade is good for you by analyzing multiple factors.
Your
Like
top tower
for
is
example,
under attack.
same thing is like, let's say you hit me for, like, let's say we have even health, we
top
have even
tower
speed,
is
we
under
even have
attack.
same heroes,
Uh-huh.
but you hit me for 100, I hit you for 80. Is this a good
Your
trade
top
for
tower
you
is
or
under
not?
attack.
No.
Like what do you, like you hit me more than I hit you for. When would that trade would be okay for me?
Never.
If I take more damage than you.
Or if you're a life stealer and you.
Let's say
drain-
we are life stealers. We both have 1,000 health. We both have same item, same like skill builds, and you have an extra like, let's say we have the same items, but you have like extra like double damage rune, or like let's say you have extra like demon edge, like, or some other damage item, and you deal more damage to me. Do you think there is a situation where that trade would be good for me?
No.
Okay. Well, I would say that that trade could be good for me if, for example, I have like a healing cell, so we can trade for a bit. Then I use my healing cell, and then you're like half health. I'm full health.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Or not really?
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that the variables, you have to consider the variables, but it's hard to know, like in the heat of the game, like, to know, like, all the stuff that the enemy has, and calculating all that stuff, like how much he can heal for, and how much his items give him regen or whatever.
Your bottom tower
hard
is
to-
under attack.
It's hard to, I mean,
Your bottom
can you
tower
actually
Yeah, I
has
know.
calculate
fallen.
that?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to like approximate. Like, you don't have to understand. Okay, this hero deals 56 damage with a hit or something, but just if you click on a hero, like you, for example, click on me and click on you, I have 118 damage and 4 armor. You have 96 plus 9 damage
Your
and 6
bottom
armor.
tower is
So
under
if we
attack.
but you have the poor man's shield. So like we have the same health pools right now, and you have the feast. So who is gonna be hitting harder, you or me?
Me.
Like let's just hit each other, and let's say without any abilities, who is gonna win?
Okay.
Well, do you know who is gonna win or not?
Me.
Yes. So you
Your
already
bottom
know how to
tower is under
calculate, right?
attack.
Okay, yeah.
And that's you also need to learn like other heroes like this, at least understand. For example, if I would be bounty hunter, who would win?
Me.
Yes. If I would be like which other hero did you play? If I would be treant protector, who would win?
Probably you.
But we are not using any abilities or something like that, just hitting each other.
Oh, me.
Yes. So, you know, just learning basically which hero can like win with like without abilities, and then knowing like okay, which abilities can kind of modify it is basically all about trading. Like, so you know that if we hit each other, you're gonna win, but I have some like abilities that can deal damage. Let's just try to like just fight, you know, and like I'm gonna drop my Staff of Wizardry because I bought it. Let's just fight and see who wins, okay?
Without abilities?
Or like, yeah. Or what do you think with the abilities? Who's gonna win, me or you?
I have to calculate like how much your damage your abilities do, and before you run out of mana, you know, it's.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
the thing is, you have rage. Like your rage makes you immune to all magical damage, and all my abilities are magical damage.
Oh,
Like if you
okay.
go to my hero and you hover up ability dual breath, damage type magical, ice path, damage type magical, liquid fire, damage type magical, micropyre, damage type magical.
I
So
see.
all the magical abilities you can just escape with your rage.
Right, right.
Okay, let's just fight and see how it works. Let's go start on 3. 1, 2, 3. No running away, just fight till last press.
Okay.
No running away. Yeah, you see? And you still have like half health left.
The enemy's bottom tower
But the
has
problem
fallen.
is that like nobody is gonna fight you like this. Like, but in the game, if you slow a guy and he starts running away, as you can see, it didn't take much time for you to kill me, and you didn't even have items. Imagine you have items, you kill me much faster than you did. So this is what Lifestealer is very good at, is like, he needs to farm for a little bit, then he gets like some items, and then he starts killing people. So in the fight, for example, let's say I'm gonna give you 5 heroes, and you're gonna tell me who are you gonna kill first and why, okay? So
Your
5
top
heroes
tower
are
is under attack.
Bristleback, Faceless Void, Mirana, Pudge, Bounty Hunter.
Your top tower is
Probably
under
the
attack.
bounty hunter first,
Okay, why?
because he's got low armor and low hit points.
Okay.
He doesn't
Then
do very much.
there are left
Is under attack.
Mirana, Faceless Void, Pudge, and Bristleback. Who's gonna be next?
I would say
Your
either
top tower has
Marana
fallen.
or Faceless Void.
Okay, Mirana, Faceless Void are dead, let's say. Then you have Pudge and Bristleback. Who are you gonna kill then?
Probably. Well, that's a tough one because you know, Bristleback has armor, but Pudge has a lot of health. So
But don't you think that you're like, remember how we were discussing your second ability and how it deals more damage and heals you more when you're hitting bulkier targets?
oh, so probably Pudge, because he's
Yeah,
got a lot of
so
health.
so if you would ask me first who I would kill first of all I would kill Pudge, because he can deal damage to me and he can disable me even through rage, because his ulti, you know, dismember. If you dismember a guy, even if he's in BKB, you can still dismember him. Then I would kill Bounty Hunter because he's Squishy, then I would kill Mirana because he squishes, then I would kill Void, and then the last one would probably be Bristleback. But my priority list can change. If I buy an item that is good against Bristleback, you know, Silver's Edge, that disables passives, and I can disable Bristleback's passives, then my first priority would be Bristleback. So yeah, okay. Let's come to the secret shop, the top secret shop, which is on the Radiant side. I'm gonna be waiting for you there.
Alright.
Or let's go kill Roshan. Actually, let's go kill
Your
Roshan
top
together.
tower
That would
is
be
under
it.
attack.
We both kill him together?
Yeah, sure.
Does he do magic damage?
Well, he deals physical damage.
Okay. So I don't really...
Your top
But I
tower
suppose
Okay,
is under
start,
attack.
start killing him.
He should be healing me every time.
Yeah, it doesn't work against Roshan, or that. Otherwise it would be cheating.
Roshan
Yay.
has fallen to the Radiant.
Kill Roshan.
Steal. I steal ahead.
Divine Rapier, wow. Oh, did you just drop that?
Finally.
Okay, I guess that's pretty much it for today. What do you think about today's lesson format?
Oh, did you want to... Oh, I thought you were going to tell me something about the Aegeus of the Immortal, or cheese.
No chains
I mean,
can
it's
hold
just
me.
an item, you pick it up and then you respawn once.
What is
It
all
lasts
this?
for
Is this all your stuff? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we are playing in a practice lobby, so you can use different cheat commands. You can basically have like a gold cheat command or like same level 15.
How do I
no,
drop
level
something?
25. You just drag it on the ground.
Oh, okay. It says not droppable.
Yeah, because if you pick up a Divine Rapier, you cannot drop it afterwards.
How did you drop 4 of them?
Because if you buy them, then you can drop them. But if you pick it up from
Ah.
enemies, then you cannot drop. Because, you know, if like a support picks it up, the game wants a support to have it.
Oh,
Your
dropped on
bottom
death.
tower is under attack.
Yes.
You think you can kill me with all those rapiers?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think so.
330 damage. Becomes unstable. Oh. Unusable.
Your middle tower has fallen.
I create.
Your
wanna
middle
try?
barracks are
My
under
tower
attack.
is like falling.
Yeah. No, don't go
Oh,
there.
I gotta go. My daughter needs to go to the library.
Yeah, okay.
Do some volunteer work. But yeah, it was an interesting lesson for sure.
Your middle barracks
Different,
are under
uh,
attack.
Different style, you know,
Your bottom tower has fallen.
a little less pressure than in the game.
So do you like this format, or like what's your opinion?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, you know, taught me about trading, the difference between ranged and... I mean, I already kind of was aware of that, but I didn't realize about the aggro. That just, about how to pull the aggro, that was probably the best part of it.
Mm-hmm.
About just targeting the hero
Okay.
and
Your middle
pulling the
barracks
pigs
has fallen.
back. Because I always I struggled it when I was like when I played Dragon Knight, or when I was a ranged individual. Playing against. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just putting everything on the
Is
fire.
that macro fire?
Yeah.
Your
Wow.
middle barracks are
How many
under
times
attack.
can you use that?
The enemy's top
A
tower
lot.
has fallen.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to
Your
come to
middle
your base
barracks
and
has
macrofire
fallen.
your fountain.
Alright, I gotta take off. I gotta take my daughter. But,
Try to buy back.
how do I exit? Oh. So, thanks for the lesson, and I'll play some more and hopefully have some good games for you next time.
Yeah. message me and tell me how you managed to implement the concepts we learned today in your games. Like maybe you traded on the lane.
Okay, yeah.
Like, well, I think what
Okay.
we can do next time is like we can watch a few of your games for first 10 minutes maybe, and then see whether you were doing good
Oh
at
yeah,
trading.
with Lifestealer,
Hmm.
and then the next
Okay.
hero.
Yeah. Let's see
Okay.
how your life server is gonna go. So you want to do it someday next week, or what's your plan?
Sure. Sure. I'll try to get in 4 or 5 games today,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Okay. Drop me a message then.
all right.
All
Thanks
right.
a
Thank
lot.
you for your time. See
Yeah.
ya.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Did you find Luna? Yeah.
Did I already give you the All-State audition, the form? I already gave you the All-State form, right?
Well, maybe if the game's over by then.
just stepped on my